Slayer. Omni taking game number 1. Certainly did not expect that.
Absolutely.
To Omni's credit, I wasn't expecting it, but they pulled it off. Breakout was a strong showing for them, and they did well.
One thing I'm interested to see is is Warlord on this map.
I agree.
He's the kind of player that loves a bit of a crouch, loves to use Halo 5's mechanics to his advantage. And
he's a bit of a radar watcher.
He is a bit of a blob watcher.
Blob watcher. He's a blob watcher. So we're going to be starting things off with Warlord as soon as the game is underway, which it is now, Roy. And here we go. Warlord's going to be the man to just straight line the overshield and get away with it as well. Great cover there from Looney Dogs and Doodle. Will allow Warlord to come away with the overshield and his team to come away with 2 kills. Adam from Omni does have the rocket launcher, the Furor cannon. But Warlord there with the assist on Adam and the kill on Human will put Viperio up 5-1 now.
Absolutely great start there from Warlord. It still has a tiny bit of that overshield, which is just expired now, but 5-1, and a great start here for the Viperio squad. Now looks down at the top of this base, thinks the blue base that he's at. He's now jumping top mid. Looney Dog's picking up a kill on Aimless off screen, and Warlord just patrolling this top mid area. Yeah,
Warlord is yet to be touched, but Looney Dogs is the man in the kill feed, doing pretty much all the work for Omni right now. And again, for Viperio. But again, Looney Dogs taking down an Omni player there. And it's currently a commanding 9-1 lead as Outcast will take down Gorilla here at the top of the tower. And it's 11-2 mark.
Yeah, this is a bit of a nasty start here from the Viperio guys. I think they might have been a little bit fired up after that loss on Breakout. Breakout seems like one of those game types that can go either way at the moment, and they will not be happy to lose it, especially after their performance against Infuse yesterday. And it looks like they are coming back with a vengeance in this game.
Yeah, they are. Human's going to get the 3rd kill on the board there for Omni. And he's happy to stay alive here. Oh, he must have known. He must have smelled Warlord around the corner there. So good stuff. Gorilla in the kill feed there with a double kill on Looney Dogs and Doodle. They're clawing this lead back. It's pretty harsh to go down 13-7, but a perfect kill there from Human will help even things up even just a little bit slightly more than what words do. The words say. I do all the words that say good stuff.
A little bit slightly more.
A little bit more slightly good stuff.
Interesting.
Oh, check out that grenade there from Human though.
That's a great grenade, taking 2 players down to no shield. They're aggressively pushing on the space now. Aimless clears up one of those players, and Warlord now taken up, and that'll be 4 down. And all of a sudden, from a 10-1 lead, it is now 14-11 as this overshield's coming up.
Yeah, here we go, and it's Aimless and Omni who have come back from that huge deficit to start the game off. They are going to get the next cycle of overshield. So, that overshield's still about half left. Oh, he's overheated the gun. No, Aimless, you can't just spam that thing, bro.
Absolutely devastating for him there. The overshield player was taken out, but then he was absolutely annihilated from behind. And we're going to jump aboard with HMS Adam, the ship himself.
That storm rifle, bro, is a beauty and a beast. It's a hard thing to handle, especially when you overheat it. It gets hot. I know they're wearing their Spartan jumpsuits, but Outcast with a triple, as we're talking about that. From the last game, only 1 kill from him, but this time round, he's got 5 so far, so good stuff from him.
Yeah, good showing for him to start with, and the Viperio squad sort of re-established that lead now, 7-kill lead. Aimless getting caught out by that radar, and one thing I am impressed with Viperio is their patience in this game. They are happy to use the radar to their advantage. It'll annoy some people because they crouch around corners, but you've got to use the mechanics that the game has given to you, and they are really effective at doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. Doodle with a double. Warlord helping him out with Aimless will secure a 10-kill lead so far in the game for Viperio, about halfway through. Make that halfway through as Outcast will take down Human. Don't forget, Omni did take game number 1, but they find themselves 11 kills down in this one. And it's not looking great so far for them.
And one thing I've noticed the Viperio squad do, as soon as they get a couple of kills in a base, they will push out back across the map, jump top mid, and will refuse to let the spawning opposition, the Omni squad, actually get out of the base they've respawned in. They are so aggressive when it comes down to how they track those players in the base.
11 kills the lead now for Viperio. And this next cycle of overshields, which is coming up very soon, hence why Outcast is around the bottom of the middle of the map. They are going to be very important. The next overshield, that is. And I think Outcast must be aware of this. And he's vigilant in this overshield, checks out his radar, sees Aimless behind him, but Aimless is the man to finish him off. We jump on board with Warlord as he has the Furor, but yep, he's doing to me right now.
He's firing marshmallows, as we called it earlier.
He does not have the tank bullets in that thing, he has the marshmallows, unfortunately for him, but again, 11 kills the lead. It's looking great for Viperio, as long as, there we go, there's a tank bullet.
Absolutely, and Warlord there managed to stay alive bottom mid when he was one shot, and then used that radar again. Took his time, waited for that player to push into the pink tower, and was just annihilating them with that fuel rod cannon.
I think that's the team player medal. I couldn't quite see because the nameplate. Oh, he's showing off now, Warlord. He wants to show us a ground pound, and trust me, we want to see it. But he's happy to clean up Gorilla there with the fuel rod. 14 kills to lead. This one looks out of reach of Omni. However, we have seen some insane comebacks so far this weekend. So certainly not undoable. We're not going to count anyone out at this rate. I mean, we've seen a couple of 199 comebacks on Stronghold this weekend.
Two unbelievable games. And one thing I've noticed about watching Warlord, he always has something up his sleeve. He's either got a shotgun on some maps, he's got a fuel cannon, he's got the camo, he's on the overshield. He's always on top of what is happening on the map. And that just shows that he has great map movement. He's aware of where he needs to be at all times on the map.
Yeah, he's certainly a power player. We jump on board with Doodle as he finishes off with perfect. He smacks his gun in the air in celebration.
I love that.
He was very happy with that. And his team should be happy with their performance. Almost 20 kills the lead. As this is pretty much garbage time right now for Viperio. Who can get the most kills? And well, it's looking like Doodle is very much leading the charge with 17 of his own.
And all of a sudden, this game has just run away from Omni. 45 to 25. They did have the opportunity to pull it back at some point in this game. Managed to get the game sort of close, but it's just been domination from Viperio. And as Doodle is eventually taken out by top mid by the boat himself.
HMS Adam. Her Majesty's service, Adam.
Yeah.
Hairy musket squares.
Hillary's mullet strings.
Halo must sequel.
Halo's mighty sexy. That's what we're looking at.
Hairy mustard squirrel.
As Warlord pushes top mid, and he's going to look to close this game out as we slowly lose our minds. That is what happens when you have a lot of E numbers within a small amount of time. Thank you, Subway, for that.
Yeah.
And Coca-Cola, we really appreciate you slowly melting our brains as they take that game 50 to 30, and it's now 1-1 in the series.